Premier Championship Wrestling rolls on. I want to thank you, Jay Worth, for holding down the fort for a few minutes. I'm looking forward to that welterweight championship matchup next month between Cisco Silver challenging Dylan Bostic. Cisco beat Dylan in an unsanctioned match a month ago. If he can do it under the confines of the rules, we'll have a new champion.
Sure, and like I was saying, that's the cost of being champ. You knock one down, the next guy is right there.
Subject of athletes who are right there, maybe on the cusp of breaking out. Celeste Taylor is one of those individuals, but all these months we've seen Sless fighting against the business, Bruce Gray, Nate Matson, and standing up for individuality, standing up for self-expression, standing up for being able to wrestle however you like, however you please, to be yourself out there. I was stunned to see Celeste Taylor betray his tag team partner and handshake and hug Matson and Bruce Gray and admit later on that these guys were right the entire time. What an entirely unexpected change of heart by a man who was fighting for progressive modern wrestling. And I guess now we'll hear from Sless for the first time since betraying his beliefs.
For the last month, all of you ugly, smelly, slow, and hairy, my God, are you hairy? People have been messaging me on social media asking me, Sless, why? Why did you turn on Lemmy during that tag team match against Nate and Bruce? And to be honest, you guys don't even deserve it. You're not even listening to what I'm saying. And that's what I'm talking about, the disrespect after all the years that I've come out here and risked my body and my career for your admiration, for your cheers, and this is the respect that I get. Like I said, you don't deserve an explanation, but I'm going to give you one because we have a message that needs to be heard. Shut your face when I'm talking. I realized when Lemmy slid into this ring and tried to take my spotlight that he doesn't deserve to be in the ring with me. Just like Nate and Bruce have been saying, he's not a real wrestler. He hasn't spent the time in the gym building this body like Sless has. He hasn't been in the ring putting in the time, holding his skills like Sless. And that is why I can stand here today in front of all of you people and say without a shadow of a doubt that Sless is more. Lemmy and the rest of the welterweight division in the back, I want you guys to know that this war that is coming to your doorstep, it's not personal. It's business.
The calling card of the business, and I don't know what to make of those comments by Celeste Taylor, and took so much of the issues of Lemmy saying Dimas personally. Lemmy didn't do anything to Celeste Taylor. He's trying to win a match.
No, but he's, at the same time, Sless is trying to make a point.
Well, I don't think anybody's going to argue that, yeah, okay, Lemmy hasn't spent as much time in a gym as Sless. That's obvious. But does that mean that Lemmy doesn't have his place as a competitor? Lemmy doesn't have a right to be in the industry because he doesn't have the same body as Sless or the same regimen as Sless? I mean, if Lemmy can make it work a different way, good for Lemmy. I mean, hey, Jerry Lawler's one of the most legendary athletes of all time. He never had a gym body. He never put on muscle. But he's a fighter. He made it work.
Sure, but you're looking at it from your viewpoint. You're not looking at it from Sless's, who spent all this time trying to make a career of this, trying to get up to the top of Premier and never got anywhere, listening to everyone else and doing what he felt he wanted to do. Now he understands it's a career decision.
Rapid start by Lemmy San Dimas, who has betrayed and embarrassed by Sless a month ago. Lemmy was just looking to step up to the plate here. Sless had originally scheduled a team with Puerto Rican Pitbull, couldn't be there due to a family emergency. Sless needed Lemmy more than he wanted to admit. And when Lemmy stepped up to fight, Sless turned his back on him. And Lemmy, and I'll tell you what, he's not the most disciplined in the world. Oh, that headbutt. Lemmy.
Oh, really? What gave you that idea?
Well, check this out. Went to go springboard, Sless out of the ring, but you know what? Hey, Lemmy is unconventional, all right? He's not a gym rat, obviously. But you know what? He stood up and he was willing to help out Sless. What? Lemmy threw the ropes in it. I think that may have been a ill-advised maneuver by Lemmy Dimas, as trying to play some mind games with Sless and just got hit upside the head for his troubles. But Lemmy was there for Sless, and Sless wound up thinking selfishly, while Lemmy was thinking selflessly. Sless thought Lemmy wanted a spotlight and wanted to show off, and that helped Sless realize Nate and Bruce were right. No, Lemmy just wanted to help out somebody that was in need.
Oh, that ain't that sweet. And what did it get him? It caught him a beat down from Sless here.
Yeah, it did. Well, if you went to help somebody out, wouldn't you hope that they would appreciate it and not act the way Sless is acting? Never mind. That's Sless draping the arm across that top ring rope. Oh, jeez!
Dropped him right down on his shoulder, on his neck.
And that meticulous and that impactful offense, you can see the influence already from amazing Nate Matson and Bruce Gray on Celeste Taylor. This is a much more methodical and aggressive Celeste than we've seen in the past.
I was going to say, that level of brutality had Bruce Gray written all over it.
Master DDT is Bruce, and reversal there by Lemmy, who charges into the corner. Celeste in a bad way right now, and see what Lemmy can pull out. Look at this. Springboard off the bottom rope, inverted 1.5 at a near fall.
Do you think he made that up as he was doing it?
Could have been. Think he realizes he did it?
I think he's going to be shocked to find out he was in a wrestling match tomorrow.
He does enjoy those wink-wink pre-match skittles, but be that as it may, and it could be a very bad trip for LSD if Celeste Taylor has anything to say about it.
Get him out of the corner! 1, 2, 3!
And then a boot not only to the throat, but then pushing him out of the ring.
What do you think? Wait a minute. That's Lemmy's fanny pack where he keeps his medicine, Bubba. But A to the Z just got thrown to the outside. And what do you make of Sless blaming these fans for all the years of Sless sacrificing his body for them, saying they don't appreciate him, they don't like him? What are we going to do? Get out on our knees and bow to him? What does he want?
What he wants is for you to take notice. What he wants is to climb the ladder. And if it's not going to happen,
nice counter.
If it's not going to happen when he's kowtowing to people like Tie-Dyed Express here, then he's going to change his viewpoint and he's going to make himself into something that you will notice. I don't fault him for that.
I'm disappointed in Sless because obviously he's shown me what a narrow mind he has. He's got his viewpoint, and if you don't agree with him, you're automatically wrong. And that's unfortunate. Contrast that with a guy like Lemmy, who's not the best athlete, he's not the biggest guy, but he's a free thinker, and he has an open mind, and he gives it his all, and he explores and experiments with new ideas and concepts to try to be better. And what's wrong with that?
Again, nothing. If you're Lemmy, if however you are Sless, then you feel free to have a problem with it. Part of free thinking is you have to understand that not everyone's going to agree with all of your free thoughts. And right now, there's someone in the ring who disagrees.
Certainly. Anytime anyone disagrees with Nate Matson or Bruce Gray,
something like this happens.
Cover. Well, hey, I'm not gonna disagree. Nate and Bruce have a hell of a win percentage here.
And so, do you think that Sless may wanna have something like that? Can you understand why maybe he wants to go from being guy you're not paying attention to guy with a good win percentage?
I think Sless was well on his way before that, and I don't think he needed to change his values just to be successful or make more money. But be that as it may, and there you see Sless. It looked like he was going to go from the top rope, but showing everybody he's above that now. Elbow, 2 count. I think you'd agree that when he wants to be, Sless was pound for pound, one of the best flyers we've seen in Premier.
Sure, great. He was. I'm not denying that. But that didn't get him where he wanted to go.
Or maybe not as quick as he thought he deserved to get there. And Lemmy in a bad way right now. I'll give it up to the resolve of Lemmy here. A guy who, again, a month ago, picked the matchup off with an hour or two notice. Didn't know he was competing that night, but gave it his all. Got stabbed in the back, and he's back here looking for some retribution. And check that out. That back kick to Enziguri. Sless is dazed, and Lemmy with a cutter.
A big cutter, and Lemmy too out of it at the moment to get to look for the pinfall.
Lemmy could get an upset here.
If Lemmy was heading toward his opponent, I would agree with you. However, I think he's running toward his let's just call it for what it is, his drug bag.
And needed a little bit of an extra pick-me-up.
You know, that's risky. I don't know that I don't know that he knows what was in that bag.
It's not exactly spinach and Popeye, but it'll usually get the job done, but Sless the DDT, and now into a crossface. And Lemmy gets caught center ring, and has no choice.
And hey, Joe, who won?
Wendell will tell us. And why isn't he stopping? Come on. You won the match, you proved your point. This has nothing to do with wrestling.
He's continuing to prove his point.
Come on. And wait a minute, here comes Puerto Rican Pitbull. And Sless wants nothing to do with the Pitbull. Pitbull's another high flyer who doesn't agree with Sless's line of thought these days. But Sless has made his statement. He's representing the business, and the business will no doubt be happy. This new age, new thinking Sless, a dominant and impactful showing here tonight, and maybe looking better than he's ever been.
Fantastic shape and winning matches, so he can only go up from here.